Hi, my name is Patricia, middle initial A, last name is Guin, Guin. I have also used the name Harris from my husband Robert and Gwen from my husband Bruce. So I am here to talk about my 86th birthday party, which was held at the home of Kevin, Sabrina, and Michael last Saturday.
Go ahead. Yeah, thank you. That's
last
great.
Saturday, period.
So, Miss Patricia, how does it feel to be turning 86 and having a big birthday bash in your honor?
It feels wonderful because I really appreciate all the work that Sabrina did for this. It's unbelievable. The backyard it looked like it was from a Hollywood movie, the way she had it all set up. And for some reason, we used yellow tablecloths. They were, paper, but yellow is my favorite color, and it has been ever since I can remember.
What do you think about the party being outdoors? And do you like the backyard parties?
I like the backyard parties, but it was a little different. I can't exactly explain why it was different. I guess it was different because it's in, I almost said Savannah, Georgia. It's in Marietta, Georgia, and that's the way, and everything worked out just perfect. Earlier, about a couple months ago, I had some issues with my eyes, and I was afraid that I wouldn't recognize people, but I did. And then I did meet some people that I had never met before, and everything turned out really great. What I really liked about it was the DJ was playing some really good music, and even though he always laughs at me about the music, some of it, he did play the music that I like.
Yay!
What do you hope people will remember about your birthday party?
I have no idea what they would remember about my birthday party. If we have to go back a few years, I remember that they would remember my 50th birthday party, which was many years ago. And there was no theme. It was in a restaurant, and we danced, and it was fun. But I don't know what they're going to remember about this birthday party.
Maybe the paturitas.
I know.
The drinks.
I was drinking my regular Chardonnay wine, but then Stephanie also made some margaritas, which he renamed Peperitas, because after Pat.
Paturitas.
Paturitas.
Yeah.
If you could have any celebrity to show up at your birthday, who would you pick and why?
Kevin Costner, and because I just love the movie The Bodyguard, and I just loved him, the way he acted and treated Whitney Houston. That's who I would love to be. Other than that, I know so many celebrities. That would be the only one. I don't know him, but.
Were you planning to get on the dance floor at your party?
Yes, I wanted to. I was a little resistant because I really felt like my balance would not be applicable with me trying to stand up without holding on to something or someone. It looks like they did do a video of me not holding on to anyone, but that was like a surprise.
And that was the Cupid Shuffle.
And that was a Cupid Shuffle, yeah. Yeah. And I wanted to hear that, although my son calls it another name.
Okay. One of the songs you came down the Soul Train line to was Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up. What's so special about that song?
Because they played that at my 50th birthday party, and all my friends and relatives and people that I knew at my job and my husband Bruce's job, that was one of and that was an old song then. It was already old. It was a oldie but goodie, but I just remember that one. Yeah, so.
Well, your 86th birthday party was amazing.
It was a bomb. It was the bomb. I know.
Was
and I owe it all to Sabrina
Great
and
job,
Michael.
Sabrina and Michael. You guys did an
Kick booty.
amazing job.
Yeah.
And DJ Cuddy Cab. Don't leave
DJ
him out.
Cuddy Cab.
The DJ
On the ones
came
and
down.
twos.
On the ones and twos, yeah. Oh, and Antonius. Thank you, Antonius. His barber. Antonius.
Oh yeah, he helped him with the.
equipment.
I know. I forgot that I met him, and then he reminded me that I did meet him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
It's a
Other than that, I'm very happy that I did not stumble and fall. Every time I got up to dance with or without a partner, I always said, okay, if I fall, if anybody laughs, you're in trouble. So, anyway.
Okay, can you tell us about a song that brings back a really good memory
Oh
for
my
you?
God, I have too many.
Just give me one.
or your top 3.
Okay, my number one all-time song is La 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 Ma Chérie Amour. That's my number one song, period, no matter what.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, yes.
And then, I can name one.
Yes.
I'm So Proud.
Yes, that's from July 24th, 1964. Oh yeah, absolutely.
What happened on that day?
I would wish I could live that day over again. I had this humongous crush on someone that, to my surprise, showed up in my life that night. But we're going to talk about, no, we're not going to talk about the whole thing. So
Okay. You have to subscribe for the details.
yeah, it was I'm So Proud. And the other song was a Supreme song, Where Did Our Love Go? Baby, baby. That's the first song we ever danced to. And then I'm So Proud came. I was shocked that he knew how to dance. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen any of your favorite singers perform live? And what was that like?
Okay, you guys will probably go, who's that? I saw Johnny Mathis sing live when I was pregnant with Kevin. Robert took me to the concert. It was Johnny Mathis. It was the big time days. It was Johnny Mathis in 1950, whatever.
59
Yeah.
or 60, yeah.
Yeah, 59, 60 was Johnny Mathis singing Chances Are and Misty. And to show you how naive I was, in fact, I had no idea that other people had recorded those songs before. Yeah.
What about, tell us about the Temptations.
Well, my crazy friend, I have a couple crazy friends, and both of them's name's Marcia. Well, this Marcia, her kids and Kevin grew up together, and Marcia went to see the Temptations, and she just grabbed on to Paul. And next thing I know, we knew all the original Temptations, not the ones that came in later, but David, Paul, Otis, and Melvin. I mean, they were nice.
And Eddie, too?
Oh, we knew Eddie. Yes, we did know Eddie. Eddie was a cutie pie. Mm-hmm. And I remember one time, Marcia and Faye, another friend of ours, that we all knew the Temptations in those days. Marcia was driving, I think, and Faye was in the car, and the song, so that's why we always make a joke about that. We sang with the Temptations. Well, it wasn't the Temptations, it was Jimmy Ruffin who's singing What Becomes of a Broken Heart. And he was singing, and we were singing with it, so that's, because Melvin and Otis were in the car with us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. In the car. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess who else I don't know who was driving, but probably Marcia or Faye. I don't know, a lot of you guys, if you saw my 50th birthday, you did see Faye.
Mm.
Okay, so, speaking of particular songs, I know one of your favorite ballads is I Only Have Eyes for You.
Oh, yeah, the
by
Flamingos, back in the day, yeah.
What are some fun facts about the song that a lot of people may not know?
Well, there's not really a lot of fun facts, except that they play that song in every single romantic movie, even that crazy movie, The Twins, that you don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger in that. Arnold and Danny DeVito were, twins, but Danny DeVito kept saying the words to his girlfriend, which was, "Are the stars out tonight?" But that song, it was in so many different movies at the romantic stage of the movie. It was the Flamingos. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the movie My Girl, when Jamie Lee Curtis and I can't think of the other actor's name, they were in her trailer, and they were getting closer, and then that song came on. They play that song in every romantic, even the Bronx Tale, a movie that hurts my heart. Well, only it hurts my heart because the kid that played one of the actors didn't do well after the movie. So anyway.
Okay, speaking of movies, what are your top 3 movies of all time? And please tell us why you like them, why you like each one of them.
My top movie now is Forrest Gump, 1994, whatever. I saw it in the movies. We used to have this thing at work where you would work all week in 9 hours, and then you'd be off every other Friday. Well, I used to go to the movies by myself every other Friday, and that's when I first saw Forrest Gump. I thought it was just one of the most unbelievable movies that they ever had, and I've only seen it like 50,000 times since. And everybody kind of laughs and goes, yeah, right. But that movie tells the whole history, or it focuses on the whole history of the United States, about Elvis, JFK.
And Vietnam is a whole other country.
And everything. In Vietnam, that was hysterical. One of my favorite scenes where Jenny, who is the girlfriend of Forrest Gump, you have to say his name twice, he said something about, Jenny, they're sending me to Vietnam. It's this whole other country. I mean, some of that plot just cracks me up. So Forrest Gump's my number 1. My second favorite is a movie, it's a called Casablanca. It's a how do you call it? A
classic?
A total classic. It's a movie, Casablanca, and it's all about this couple that fell in love, and then they parted. And anyway, and one of the favorite songs in that movie, am I getting this mixed up now, was You Must Remember This.
Oh, yeah.
A kiss is still a kiss. Anyway, so that's my favorite. And the other one is It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, yeah, that's everybody's favorite.
I know.
It's such a great movie.
It is a great movie, especially the part where they show the actor Jimmy Stewart, what his life, the actor's life, would have been like without him, because he had wished that he was never born. And that's something to really put your mind to, really think about that. So that was such a they did a great job with that. Yeah, Jimmy Stewart. So.
I tell a lot of my, friends that growing up in Los Angeles area, like in our high schools, we had to analyze movies.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yeah, as part of our English classes. Like, that was part of our high school studies and, curriculum. Okay, yeah. Was to analyze Frank Capra movies with Mr. Garden at Blair High School in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you for your time today.
Well, you're quite welcome. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the questions, and I have some other ones for you. I mean, I have some other movies. Certain parts of the movie are just fascinating. Just, some of the movies that I think about, I should have edited that out, but that's okay.
Well, please like and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to Pat Reacts. Yay! Yay! We'll be back next week.